Since he couldn't use magic, he would push his muscles to the extreme. Every time he came home, he would accidentally break the door. His father felt helpless about this, and whenever Jack went out to exercise, his father would rush to open the door as quickly as possible. One day, Jack secretly ran to the city behind his father's back. Despite his father repeatedly warning him not to go to the city, Jack couldn't resist the temptation of the limited edition Goblin Cream Puffs. However, due to a small accident, he accidentally turned a coin into dough, which made the shop assistant break into a cold sweat. But that wasn't the most shocking part. Jack actually took the coin back, restoring it to its original form, and the shop assistant could only nervously hand over the cream puffs to him. As Jack successfully bought the cream puffs, a gust of wind blew off his hat, and the people around him looked at him with horrified expressions, as though they had seen a monster. At the same time, in the police station, Kevin received a phone call, reporting that a person without a magic mark was wandering around the street. That person was Jack. Jack had no idea how serious the situation was. Just as he was about to head back, he bumped into a magical police officer. Clearly, the officer was drunk and demanded that Jack compensate him for his clothes. Jack misunderstood what he meant, and in front of everyone, he tore off the officer's clothes, saying that he would wash them and return them. Jack's actions only made the officer angrier, and as the officer continued to yell at him, Kevin also arrived. He noticed that Jack was the person reported earlier, and as he was about to question Jack, Jack's father suddenly appeared and swiftly carried Jack away. However, Kevin didn't mind. Although it was a bit troublesome, he knew this would be a good opportunity for him to earn some merit, so he used magic to turn into a small bird and followed them. Once they got home, Jack's father was very angry because he had already warned Jack not to go into the city on his own. Faced with his father's scolding, Jack didn't argue. He just lowered his head and apologized. Seeing Jack so dejected and self-reflective, his father helplessly decided to punish him by making him redo the morning training. However, as soon as Jack left, his father noticed a magical bird outside the window. He immediately realized that Kevin and the others had found them, and they were demanding that he hand over Jack. Meanwhile, Jack was accelerating his training, hoping to finish quickly and go home to eat the cream puffs. He completed his punishment training in just 5 minutes. Just as he was about to head home to continue eating the puffs, he heard a threatening voice from inside the house. Kevin was using magic to force Jack's father to reveal Jack's whereabouts. It turned out that in this world, it was forbidden for people without magic to live. But no matter how harshly Kevin tortured Jack's father, he still refused to reveal Jack's location. Jack's father recalled his past, and in this world, strengthened magic determined one's status and position. His magical abilities were too weak, and he was constantly looked down upon, which had once made him contemplate ending his life. However, when he was about to give up, he suddenly heard the cry of a baby. When he found the baby, he realized it didn't have a magic mark. Perhaps due to his own suffering, Jack's father decided to adopt this child without a mark. Thinking of this, Jack's father shouted for Jack to run, but at the same time, Kevin discovered his presence. To silence Jack's father, Kevin began punching and kicking him. Just as Kevin was about to land a final blow on Jack's father, Jack burst through the door, knocking one of Kevin's subordinates flying in the process. Seeing Jack's arrival, Jack's father asked why Jack didn't run away, but Jack answered, because his father was his only family. Seeing how Kevin treated his father, Jack's anger flared, and he vowed to send them all to hell. Kevin didn't believe him at all, thinking Jack was just a useless, magic-less person, and that